This is the Eurorack version of the Buchla 207. This is the Tiptop Audio Buchla 207T. And Don Buchla designed this in the early 70s. And I find it's the most brilliant mixer for a modular system. We have 6 channels, A, B, C, D, E, and F. A and F are hard panned left and right, but you can change their panning with control voltages. The 4 center channels have pots on them, so you can dial in whatever position you want in the stereo field. We'll look at panning in a moment. There is also monitor out, and so this is like a 1970s DJ console, because you can actually audition. You know, if you're coming out of headphones, out of monitor, these switches down here will let you hear them. So here is in the stereo field. But I can hear it through a speaker I have off to the right here. There's no attenuation, and these attenuators don't affect the monitor. So if you are, listening through headsets or something, theoretically you might be going through another submix or something. So you can dial in the volume you want. So yeah, monitor, a mono out. Then here is expansion in, and this is stereo, so hard left and hard right. And again, there's no attenuators on this. I think the original purpose was that you would have 2 207s, and the second 207 would come into expansion in, and then you'd have a 12-channel, 4 of those pannable mixer. And Don was really into spatialization. We have to remember that he was doing speaker arrays and setting up wild speakers for the Grateful Dead. And he was also working with John Mayer, who later on went to create Mayer Sound. He went into speakers. Don was doing distribution for speaker arrays, and also then with Ken Kesey doing audio effects. And of course, he went into synthesizers here. Okay, let's look at the panning. So what I love about panning is you can take a static sound and enliven it, and even change its color and timbre, as we'll look into in a moment. So you can do it with a function generator. And you can take that to audio rate. Let's see if I get another sequencer going. You could even sequence that, what is spatial modulation? Other options would be to come out of, say, random fluctuating voltages, so random panning. you could come out of a sequencer and do hard middle, hard center right, hard left, center right through the sequencer. Or through stepped or quantized random voltage, right? Whoops. Lots of possibilities there. Also with the expansion in, you could bring in a radio or a guitar or anything. I have the expansion in set up here. Again, I think a second mixer would be the way to go, but here I have just another sequence going, and so it's left and right. The sequence is going into a low-pass gate, and then that's going out to a second set of low-pass gates so that I have volume control, because expansion in does not have volume control.